Hello, hello, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I am so happy that you decided to click on this video on this Sunday night. It is about 8:30 in the evening here, and I am here with some weekly empties. Yay! So this is not like last time when I had to do 8 weeks at a time. I'm much more back on my schedule. So moving forward, yes, you will be seeing weekly empties from me every Sunday, sometimes Sunday afternoon, sometimes in the evening, just kind of depends when I can get on. And this was my first chance today, but I'm here. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a great weekend and a beautiful day and are ready for the week ahead. If you hear a little background noise, such as that is our sweet friend Kerri. I went to Petco yesterday and we had to get him a few things, and I got him a little kind of a squeaker toy, and he loves it. Absolutely loves it. So you might hear a squeak in this video. Kerri, be still. He's so funny. It's in the shape of a bone. Oh, he's bumping into the table. I'm sorry. It's in the shape of a bone, and he knows that it squeaks, and it is like killing him to find the squeaker. So he is trying his hardest to get that little squeaker thing out of there. But I kind of had like ulterior motives for getting him this toy because I was kind of hoping it would occupy him during our video time. So hopefully he will be quiet, but just be forewarned that you may hear a couple of squeaks, but as long as he's occupied, we're good. All right, so I got some empties for you guys, quite a bit actually. Only one candle this time, lots of wax, and a few things of body care. So let's get into this. We are going to start with my one lonely little candle. Kerri, oh my gosh. I don't think you're going to get the little squeaker out of there, buddy, but you can try. Okay, so this is a candle that I found packing. I had mentioned that I came across a lot of things that I didn't even remember I had in the packing process. This being one of them. It says here, I got this at Ollie's. I don't even remember getting this at Ollie's, but I did sometime. For $7.99. This is a 19-ounce candle. It's the American Home by Yankee Candle in creamy vanilla coconut. You know, when I first started out in home fragrance, I was like all about the Yankee candles. I mean, there was a Yankee candle store in my local mall. I would go there, I would stock up on the candles and the room sprays, and I just thought Yankee Candle was it. I've kind of grown out of my love for Yankee. Like, they just don't really do much for me. But since I had this, I thought, you know, it's coconut. It's kind of a yummy spring, summertime scent. Let's just get rid of it. So I did finish it. But do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that through the phone screen, but that is one reason why I don't enjoy Yankee candles anymore. The soot, look at that, on this candle. Disgusting. And it's so sad because I actually really did like the scent. It was a very creamy, yummy coconut scent. So I did get some throw off of this. I got a really yummy coconut smell, but the performance as far as like the wick and the messy soot, it was just gross. So yeah, I don't think I will get Yankee candles anymore. I think for candles, for me, it's like Tuscany, Bath and Body. Yeah, Yankee just doesn't really do it for me. So, but I got that one finished out. I can throw that one away. Okay, let's do wax, and then we'll finish out with body care. All right, so y'all know that when I do wax during the week when I melt wax, I do the melting challenge with Patricia Gates, but there are also days that either I don't do the melting challenge for whatever reason, either the prompt doesn't work for me, or I don't have anything to match the prompt, or sometimes I will do the prompt maybe in the morning and then I'll switch it out to something else in the afternoon or the evening. So there are some things in here that do go with the melting challenge, and then other things in here that were just kind of like my personal things that I picked, during the week. So let me show you the melting challenge things first, and then I'll show you what I kind of did on my own. Okay, so for Patricia's melting challenge, on April the 13th, it was melt a peach scent, and I love peach. Peach is very much a kind of end of spring into the summertime thing for me. I don't know if you caught my video where I talked about like peach is also a scent that brings back a lot of memories, because in the summertime when my dad was alive, we would always make homemade peach ice cream, like in the little machine, and so I love peach. I know not everybody does, but I do. And so I found this. It doesn't have a label, but I do know what this is. This was a huge chunk. I don't even remember the shape, but it was from a vendor on Etsy called Grace and Ivy Candle Co. I only ordered one thing from them a few months back. It was like a kind of a small mystery box, and there was a peach scent in there. And you guys, this was so good and so strong. I don't really know much about that vendor, Grace and Ivy Candle Co. Again, they're on Etsy, but this was a fantastic peach scent. Loved it. So I just cut that baby up and I did this whole thing on the peach day. All right, on April the 16th, that was melt something with marshmallow, and I knew exactly what I was gonna do on that day. I knew exactly. I was so excited for this day. Let's see. Okay, so you better believe I got out some marshmallow Krispies. I was like, oh yes, y'all, I love this so much. This is such a good cereal scent, and to be retail from Walmart, I mean, Marshmallow Krispies is where it's at. Kerri, be still. And this was actually sent to me in a random act of kindness from my sweet friend Becca. And I mean, when she sent it to me, it was full, and there are still 5 cubes of this left, and I'm so excited. Y'all, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So I knew this was coming out on Marshmallow Day. And then I also paired this with Yum Yum Wax Cereal Marshmallow Bar. And this was, you know what? Like, this was very, very, very similar to Marshmallow Krispies. I would say this one, though, had a little bit more creaminess, like maybe from the marshmallow. Not quite as heavy on the cereal. Like this one, I feel like is heavier on the cereal than the marshmallow. And then this one from Yum Yum was kind of the opposite. But I put both of those in. So yummy. Okay, on April the 24th, oh, I loved this day too. This was melt something that you would melt in the workplace. Well, I don't work right now since I had my injury. I hope y'all were able to catch my why wax video that I did, lots of months ago. We talked about our reason for being in wax and loving wax, and and I'm not going to get into it, but long story short, I used to teach kindergarten and got injured on the job, broke my foot really, really bad, and I haven't been able to teach since. So I don't work. So on this one, I was like, well, my house is kind of my workplace. you know? I mean, I do the dishes, I do laundry, I do everything in the house. So why not just call this my workplace? So what would I want going on in my house all the time? That one, now that one actually, it sounds easy, but it was a little difficult because I was like, oh my gosh. Well, for me, that could be pumpkin pecan waffles, that could be spicy cinnamon, but I had to go with coffee. I mean, I was kind of like, is there something that I could just have going in my house all day while I'm at work and not get tired of it? And it was coffee. I was so excited to pull out some coffee things. So let's see, what did I get for this day? Sorry, I should have gotten this a little bit better organized before I came on here. Okay, while I'm looking for this, you guys, are y'all doing the melting challenge with Patricia, or are you doing other melting challenges? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so for April 24th workplace, I pulled out 3 things. This was a little sample from Yum Yum Wax in espresso gelato. Oh yeah, this was good. Oh yeah, ooh. Deanna is her name. She is the owner from Yum Yum Wax. She's got an amazing coffee, and I'm kind of picky with my coffee scents in wax. And when I first got into vendor wax, I was like, there is only one vendor who has my favorite coffee. And as time has gone by, I feel like I've added more vendors to that list. And so now I feel like I have maybe 4 or 5 vendors who have my favorite coffee. I also did this from Lavender and Speckles. I Need Coffee in an IV. This is Celtic Moon Spice, pumpkin pecan waffles, vanilla waffle cone, all blended with delicious, freshly brewed coffee. I feel like I need to have that like on a t-shirt or something, because seriously, like I could just live my life with coffee, like in my IV. Yeah, Beth is another one who has an amazing coffee, and this one was so good with the pumpkin pecan waffles. It was delicious. Oh, and then I also added this little shape from the Pharmacist's Daughter. I just cut a little bit off. I still have some left, so I'm excited. This is cold brew, espresso, caramel, maple, French toast, and sweet cream. Yeah, I think the Pharmacist's Daughter is the vendor who like kind of made me first fall in love with coffee, because they do coffee so well, but they do like sweet coffee scents really well, which is how I like my coffee and my wax. Yeah, so that day was so delicious. Yum, yum. Okay, on with the melting challenge. April 25th was melt a spa type scent. And you know, I kind of surprised myself with this, because I went into that day thinking, oh, I have so much to choose from. I really, honestly, didn't have as much for spa day as I thought. Now, I have some spa scents like in some boxes that are sitting, waiting to be filmed, but I didn't want to dig into that. I really wanted to use something that I have already filmed and talked about. So this one, I don't know really if you would call this a spa scent. Let me tell you what it is, and then I'll explain my reasoning for it. This was, I don't remember the shape, maybe a bunt. And I picked this up from a round robin from L3, Starfruit Mango, Strawberry Jam, and Coconut Extreme. And I know that probably doesn't even sound like a spa, but my reasoning for this was I associate like fruity tropical scents with spa type atmospheres. You know, I don't know. It was kind of a stretch on this one, but I did it. And you know, I think I liked this one a lot more on cold than I did warming. On warming, it was very light, very faint. I kind of had to be right over my warmer. But I mean, I love L3, so maybe this one was just kind of a dud. It wasn't horrible, just a little bit light. Okay, April 26th. Melt something a cowboy would approve of. All right, I had fun with this one, but I kind of took this one and put my own little spin on it. Okay, so for Cowboy Day, sorry, I'm searching. I know I have. Hold on one second. I'm missing one of my scents from this day. Sorry, you guys. I'm looking because I really thought I had. Maybe not. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay. All right, so for Cowboy Day. See, when I think cowboys, I'm from Dallas, Texas, and so you know where my mind immediately goes, right? To the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, okay. But I know a lot of people, when they think cowboys, they think like leather, you know, they think tobacco, they think those real manly kind of scents. I don't have those in my collection because I'm not just a huge fan of those kinds of scents. So for this day, I took it and I went two different ways. The first way I went was for my Dallas Cowboys. And I had to search for this. I knew I had it, but I knew it was in kind of my like September, October bin because I was originally going to pull this one out for football season for my Dallas Cowboys. This is a scent shot from the Burning Mitten in Falls Out, Balls Out. And I was originally saving this for like, you know, opening day or something. But I had to use this for Cowboy Day. This is apple cider, cranberry juice, and cream soda. Y'all, this was really good. And when I first got this, I'll be honest, I wasn't 100% sure I was going to love it because cream soda, I am not a fan. I don't even like to drink it. I think it's gross. And I just, like, I've never been really sure of what cream soda brings to wax. But this one, yeah, it was so good. And it really is a perfect fall time scent with the apple and the cranberry, but it worked. And so I used this on that day and I got out one of my fall apple candles. I know we're not in that season, but for that melting day, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. And then I also, so I went the Dallas Cowboy way, and then I also went the actual like rugged cowboy way. And I found this from the Pharmacist's Daughter. This was, I believe, a cloud cake. I don't even know if that's what the Pharmacist's Daughter calls them, but it looked like a cloud cake to me in Barn Dance. And I was like, okay, cowboys and barn. Yeah, it kind of goes. This was Barnwood Hayride. See where I'm going with this? Red apples, cinnamon, and clove. So these two together with the apple, it was very much like a fall time atmosphere in my house on this day. But I didn't care because I was trying to follow the challenge and I had so much fun. And I'll be honest, smelling this, it does kind of get me ready for that time of year, not gonna lie. Okay, and last one I did for the melting challenge, April 27th, melt something that you would enjoy while reading a book. Well, guess what? I went back to the coffee because when I read books or magazines or my Bible or anything like that, I'm drinking coffee. So I got me some more coffee things out of my coffee bin. I finished out this bakery bag from Delectable Plaid in cinnamon coffee cake. dark roast coffee, birthday cake, and spicy cinnamon. Delectable Plaid. Man, I haven't ordered from her in forever, and I need to. I feel like she's kind of an underrated vendor. I think I've ordered from her 2 or 3 times, and her stuff is really good. I can't think of the owner's name off the top of my head, but she does bakery and coffee and pumpkin, those kinds of scents really, really well. And this was so yummy. And then I also did another little sample from Deanna at Yum Yum Wax in espresso cappuccino. This was yummy. Oh yeah, this was so good. I think I'm gonna need to put Yum Yum Wax kind of at the front of my list for my next order because I love her stuff. Talk about an underrated vendor. Yeah, she's amazing. All right, so that is all I have for the melting challenge. Everything else in here is just stuff that I kind of did on my own on days that I didn't do the challenge or whatever. So, okay, let's do bags first. Got quite a few bags in here. All right, this first one, this was a sample, a little bunt from Empire Alchemy in pistachio Earl Grey donuts. Yeah, I didn't order this. This was a sample that they gave me. This one was interesting because on cold, just like sniffing it out of the bag, I didn't get anything that reminded me of tea. I just got like a straight up like cake donut. Warming it, however, and I did this in a tea light warmer, warming it, that donut note totally went away and all I got was like Earl Grey tea. It was crazy. It was really good. I love Empire Alchemy. All right, I finished out this snap bar from Second and Spruce in Jammed Up and Jellied. This one I got, oh gosh, in a pre-order that she did last year. Like I think this was like a September pre-order. This one I've kind of been hoarding and holding on to because it is one of her raspberry blends, and Erica does raspberry like better than anyone I know. And I would have just held on to this forever, but I had to use it. I was just kind of craving this one day. Raspberry jam, sugared strawberry cookies, fresh baked bread. Yeah. Whew. Oh, so good. I know we are all huge fans of Erica and Second and Spruce, but if you have never tried anything with her raspberry, do it. Her raspberry is so good. This was a snap bar from the Melt Stash in Waiting for Summer. Honeydew melon, watermelon cake, and cotton candy. This one was so good. Oh, this would definitely be a repurchase for me. This, oh yeah, it is amazing. It is so good. You get the melon, and I feel like you get both. You get the honeydew and the watermelon, and then like added touches of sugary sweetness from the cotton candy. That is to die for. This was a 6-pack from That Smell Good Shop, a customer blend. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, blended with Kentucky bourbon, blended with warm vanilla sugar, blended with creme de la creme. A lot of things going on in here. This one was kind of unusual because all of the scent notes on here, aside from the warm vanilla sugar is known as body care, but everything else like the butterscotch, the marshmallow, the smooth dark bourbon, this one, even with those scent notes, this one came off very body care to me. I did this in my kitchen and I probably should have done it like in my bathroom because it came off as a body care scent. I liked it. It was just kind of little misleading from the scent notes. All right, this was something sent to me from Becca. This was, I forgot the shape, but I think maybe a seashell from the Bathing Garden in Beachside Juice Bar. Pineapple, coconut, mango, tangerine juice, violet, and rose. This one was good. Yeah. This one was really, really good. I at first I was like, oh, it's going to come off like as a pina colada or some kind of tropical drink. And it did come off like as a tropical beverage, but it wasn't pina colada because I got the tangerine juice in here. I got little hints of orange, citrus. I loved that. And I've had like hit or miss luck with the Bathing Garden in my wax journey, but that one was really, really good. Kind of makes me want to place an order. This was a sample from L3 in raspberry jam cinnamon rolls. Another one that I was kind of like just holding on to. Anything with raspberry, I'm like, oh, I want to melt that, but oh, I want to save that. But on that day, I was just craving all the raspberries. So I got out Erica's and I got out this. I would say Erica at Second and Spruce and Jennifer at L3 have my favorite raspberries. So good. And then I finished out my bag of mini melters from Rose Girls in pineapple pudding coconut cake, pineapple upside down cake, Gilligan's brew, and birthday cake. This one was good. This one was really, really good. You know, normally when I get pineapple in wax, I'm always just thinking pina colada, you know, because you associate pineapple with pina colada. This one was not pina colada. This was, it's weird to say bakery pineapple, but with that like cakey note and the birthday cake, I liked this because it wasn't just your, or for me, it wasn't like my everyday pineapple pina colada. It was pineapple bakerified. It was really good. I loved it. All right, I have some scent shots here. These two were from L3 in the cranberry marmalade sampler I got a couple of months ago. This was cashmere plum, cranberry marmalade, and warm vanilla sugar. And when I got that sampler, I think I was thinking cranberry, I'm going to save this entire thing for the fall, you know, because cranberry is like holidays, right? It's November, it's December. But Jennifer, so amazing because she had some things in that sampler with her cranberry, but they weren't, for me at least, they weren't just limited for the holidays because some of her cranberry things are so like fruity and springy and summery. This one here was fantastic. Oh yeah, very, very body care-ish with that warm vanilla sugar and the cashmere plum. I did this in, I think I cut this in half, and I did half in my bedroom and half in my bathroom because my bedroom and bathroom, like this door right here, this goes into my master bath, and then you come out and you're in my bedroom. So yeah, very, very good. This one, also from that same sampler, cranberry marmalade, apricot sugar tangerine. So you see what I mean? Like, oh, like this would not have been one that I would have wanted to do in the fall. With apricot and tangerine, this was so fruity, so fun, loved it. And going back to that raspberry day, I did a scent shot from Yum Yum Wax in raspberry custard tart. I don't even remember what day that was. It might have been a day that like my daddy was just extra on my mind and I just pulled out all this raspberry. This I loved. I feel like Erica's raspberry is a little bit sweeter. This was a little bit richer, a little bit like creamier, maybe because of that custard. Hi, Kerri. So yummy. All right, and then we will finish out with clams. Okay, Kerri, sit down. Sit down. Where's your toy? Okay, this, I got this in a round robin from Kay's Scented Wax Melts. Homer's Habit, powdered donut, sugar cookie, sugar waffle cone, and cronut. So I have mentioned a couple of times that Kay's is one of those vendors I've ordered from maybe once, yeah. And my first go around with Kay, I don't know. I just did not get the greatest luck, the greatest performance, the greatest throw. And I tell you, I almost just kind of put Kay like off of my list of vendors to try. Kerri, sit down. And then I got a couple of things in round robins or random acts of kindness with Kay's, and those things just blew me out of the water. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to put Kay's back on my list and give her another try, because this one I absolutely loved. And it's so funny because normally I don't really get extra excited about vanilla scents or vanilla bakery or powdered donut, but that one was so good. I did that one on its own, but that one could have easily been an amazing blender. So good. This is a vendor on Etsy, Foxy Moxie Studio, one of her snap bars in Sugar Crush. Okay, lots of things going on here. Spun sugar, berries, cotton candy, pink peppercorn, amber, caramel, and vanilla. Y'all, this vendor, I have been pleasantly pleased with the things I got from Foxy Moxie Studio. She is on Etsy if you'd like to give her a try. This was so good. It was so fruity. It wasn't extra sweet. I was thinking maybe it would be really like sugary, toothache sweet from the spun sugar and the cotton candy. It was sweet, but the berries, I feel like kind of toned down some of that extra sweetness. Loved it. That was Sugar Crush. Really good. All right, my last two things of wax here are both Scentsy. So y'all know that I call myself a Scentsy newbie, whatever you want to call me. I am new to the Scentsy party, the Scentsy club. I don't know what in the world I'm doing. Hold on, I'm trying to pick this up before Kerri goes off with it. But I've had so many sweet friends reach out to me, offer to help me. And two of those friends being Maggie and Chris. Maggie Lamb and Dazzling Scents with Chris. They both are very familiar with Scentsy. And they both sent me some really sweet boxes full of Scentsy goodies. So Maggie and Chris, thank you so much. And I still haven't gone through everything. So I'm not sure who sent me what. I know Chris sent me a couple of bricks, and I was blown away by how sweet she was. This was a huge brick, oh my gosh, in Summer Berry Melon. And I finally finished this out. I don't know the scent notes. Not super familiar with Scentsy descriptions yet. But I can tell you that this was really good, really strong. To me, exactly what it says on the name. Because the melon, I do get melon. I don't think I get watermelon in here. This is more of like a honeydew maybe. And then I'm not exactly sure like what the summer berries are supposed to bring to this party. Kerri, come here. Kerri, come here. Hold on a second. He's eyeing my wax. I have some boxes sitting over there, and he likes to grab a bag of wax and take it to his cage. Not really sure what the summer berries were bringing to this, but I do get some honeydew. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. Emptied it out. Loved it. So thank you so much, Chris, for that. And then I'm not exactly sure if it was Maggie or Chris who sent me this. This is Scarlet Sunflower. And y'all, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, because y'all know that my love for floral is kind of limited to honeysuckle and lilac. Sunflower, I've had some sunflower things in blends before that have been okay, but I was like straight up sunflower. I just wasn't sure. This was beautiful. There was a little bit of floral in here, but to me, this mainly just came off as like a very happy, almost just like a happy day scent. You know, I put this in my bathroom, and every time I walked in there, it just made me happy. It made me smile. I liked it. I did get little whiffs of floral here or there, but it wasn't overly floral. Very, very strong. So I think I'm learning, as far as Scentsy goes, which ones are like powerhouses, and those two, definitely strong ones. So, all right, so that is it for wax. And I just have a few things here of body care. Not really sure why I finished this out, but see, the thing for me is if I have something, whether it's a candle, wax, body care, and I just have a little bit left, if I see it just sitting there with just a little bit left, it drives me crazy because I'm like, A, this is just sitting there. B, it's taking up space. C, I could finish this out and be done with it and make room for something else, right? So this was a hand sanitizer in Winter Candy Apple, which we know is a Christmas time scent. But you guys, it was just sitting and it had just a few drops left, and it was driving me crazy. So yes, I pulled it out. I finished it. I love Winter Candy Apple. It's probably one of my favorite holiday scents that Bath & Body puts out. So I'm happy to have that one finished. I emptied out 2 big bags, or not emptied, I finished, of Dr. Teal's Epsom salts. I got both of these at Walmart. I've had them for a while, so I was able to finish these out. This one, actually both of these were new scents that I had never tried before, so I was kind of excited because normally I just either get the lavender one or the eucalyptus one. So this one is Calm Your Mind, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. But it says it's an Indian winter cherry, helps comfort and de-stress the mind. So almost kind of like a Japanese cherry blossom vibe. But it was so good. Very relaxing, very calming. I mean, I can't really say enough good things about Dr. Teal's. So I can show you on the back. So it's like a combination of orange and, how do you say that? Is it ylang ylang? And then this little cherry, an Indian cherry. It was a little bit fruity. Loved it. And then I finished out this one. This was Soothe and Comfort, oat milk and argan oil. Oat milk, protein, and argan oil help deeply moisturize the skin. This one I loved. This one, yeah, you definitely got the oat milk. It was very like creamy, almost just kind of like luxurious and just moisturizing. I loved that. I loved both of these. If I were to repurchase one, I would probably go for the oat milk just because it was very moisturizing. And then I finished out a sugar scrub from Bath & Body Works. I got this a couple of SASs ago. Y'all know that I normally do not get scrubs at Bath & Body Works because these are normally $20 or $19.95. There is no way on this earth I would pay $20 for a sugar scrub, regardless of how amazing it is. I just don't do that. But when they are on sale at 75% off, of course, yes, I'll pay $4 or $5 for one. And this was Fine Serenity Mimosa and Spearmint Salt Body Scrub. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Oh yeah, ooh, very, very spearminty. This did not give me like eucalyptus and spearmint vibes like the other thing they have in the stress relief. This one though, really, really good. It's interesting. It says find serenity. So there were parts of this that did relax me and calm me down. But then a little bit of that spearmint, it was almost kind of like an energizing kind of thing too. So it calmed me down, but it also lifted me up. But I loved it. And it was on sale, so even better. All right, and that is all I have for my weekly empties. Thank you so much for clicking on and spending some of your Sunday night with me. So yes, moving forward, we will be doing weekly empties every Sunday. And I hope to see you soon for another video. I do have several boxes still sitting that I need to get hauled this week. So that is my goal. And yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and a wonderful Monday and a beautiful week this week. I can't believe that Wednesday is May the 1st. I mean, that's crazy. Crazy, right? Like we were just celebrating Christmas. It's crazy. All right, you guys, thanks so much. And thank you to all my subscribers. I love and appreciate you so much. And if you are not a subscriber, I would love to invite you to join my channel. You can hit the like and the subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you and have you be part of my channel. Y'all take care, and I will see you soon for another video. Kerri is sound asleep, so I'm not gonna make him say bye, but Kerri says bye too. Bye guys, take care.